Welcome back to Real Estate Talk with Tisha. I am still honored to be here with mompreneur and insurance guru, Ramona Smart, for this second segment of a 3-segment homeowners insurance series on Real Estate Talk with Tisha. So if you missed our last episode, I'm going to encourage you to go back to the LE Vision Properties YouTube channel to go check it out there, where Mona enlightened us on what home buyers need to know about home insurance.
Yes.
And let's just continue now and talk about homeowners, to talk about home ownership and homeowners insurance.
Yes.
Okay. And what those obligations are after the close of escrow.
Yep.
So a home buyer has closed their purchase, and what maintenance obligations do they have after that closing?
Well, essentially, they have purchased their home. So now they own that home, and they want to have a pride in ownership, which means if they need to paint, if they need to update the roof, if they need to update the plumbing or the electrical, that is part of your responsibility of owning a home, as well as curb appeal. Right. So you are responsible to kind of take care of those things, as well as if you want to have any sort of reimbursement of your personal property, you want to have the opportunity to do some sort of home inventory. And I usually have my clients go through and open all the drawers, open all the cabinets, and they take a picture of everything that they own in the event that if there was a fire and they had to give some sort of inventory.
Have an inventory of what was in there.
And exactly.
They know what to make a claim
Yeah,
on.
email it to yourself.
And they can verify that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
They can verify it.
Absolutely.
All right. So let's talk about what if like a homeowner moves out of the property? Yes. And do they have an obligation to tell the insurance company?
Yeah, so sometimes when people purchase a home, they want to do some upgrades. And so if you've been out of the home or have not taken occupancy of the home in 30 days after your purchase, then the policy is void. So you want to make sure that if you're purchasing a home and you know you're not going to move in, that you have a vacant policy as opposed to a homeowner's policy, because that has you listed as an owner occupied.
Okay, so that's a different policy.
Completely different policy.
So if you move out of the property,
yes,
there's a fire, you've been out for 2 years,
yeah,
and you've just been paying your insurance, you're not going to get covered for that?
No, you need to have it as listed. I mean, if it's vacant, it needs to show vacant. If you're renting it out, it needs to show that you are actually a landlord.
I was going to ask you
yes,
about
exactly.
that, so that you're a landlord in a regular instance. But what about in situations like you're just doing like an Airbnb or something?
So that is also a completely different policy, because now you have various people in and out of your home. Okay. You don't have just one tenant for a long term. It's a higher risk. So that's a little bit more because now there's an extra layer of liability there. And so that's your short-term vacation rental policies that you have to get if you are doing that type of business in your home.
Okay. And then generally, are you checking back with your clients, or should your clients be checking back with you?
Yeah, I mean, if you have an agent, a good agent, then you should be doing an annual review with that agent. You guys set up a meeting every year, and you go over what your policy currently, how it stands, if there's been any changes, if you made any additions, or if you have added more people live in your home or less. Okay. Or if you've moved out.
You know what? I wanted to ask you a question. Earlier, we were talking about maintenance obligations.
Yes.
If it shows that a homeowner is not maintaining,
okay,
what are the implications of that? Like, we all know that we see people who haven't replaced their roof, and they've got a lot of wear there, or they've got these old leaky pipes or something. Is there a problem with getting coverage on those kinds of claims if something happens?
So if you already are insured, now the insurance company will do a periodic check. So they'll come out and do an exterior inspection. If the tree limbs are touching the roof and the grass hasn't been cut, or they can see that there's deterioration of the paint and now we have exposed wood, they're going to non-renew. And they're just going to say, okay, this looks like there's a likelihood of a claim coming. We're going to cancel the policy and just non-renew. Yeah.
And then you're out there shopping.
And then you're out there shopping and
new insurance.
Yes.
I got it.
And the new insurance is going to look at the same things.
Because they're going to come out and do an inspection.
Absolutely.
I gotcha.
Yep.
So you want to take care of your property.
Yes.
Well, I really appreciate you joining us today on Real Estate Talk, and thank you for sharing your expertise with us. So just as a recap, what you guys are doing after you purchase your home, that is going to affect your insurability.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you want to keep your home maintained
Yes.
and up to code. You want to review changes and occupancy and
At least annually.
At least annually. Talk to your agent,
Yep.
and then you want to upgrade or change your insurance in and when it's needed.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I appreciate you being here. Thank you again for watching Real Estate Talk with Tisha. And I'm going to ask Mona to stick around with us for our very last segment on homeowners insurance, where we're going to talk about when to make a claim, or even whether you should be making a claim, and how that can affect your insurability in the future, or even a possible home sale in the future. So thanks again, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to go even deeper on these insurance issues and talk with an expert, Mona can be reached at
www.smart-insuranceagency.com.
All right, thanks for watching.